Hello again. This is the next falseta we're going to be learning from the master Parrilla de Jerez, and I hope you enjoy it. So before than anything, I do want to thank everybody that subscribed to my channel. We hit 20 subscribers way faster than I thought. So thank you for that. Actually, like in 15 hours since I put my first video, we hit 20 subscribers. As you see, I didn't even get a chance to change clothing or comb my hair. So thank you very much. So anyways, let's get to it, no? To start the falseta, what we're gonna do is the same thing that we did in the first video, in between intro and first falseta. We're gonna do a full compass of the marking pattern we looked at in the first video. The only thing is just be sure that you attack on the 11th beat, you play on the 11th beat, and you leave silent the 12th beat, because we use that silence to prepare our hand to start the falseta in the first beat of the next compass. Also, I want to make a little footnote here about counting and learning how to count these falsetas, their rhythms in flamenco, and any material. I think it's very important. I think it's very useful. It's a great tool. If these rhythms are very familiar to you because you've been doing flamenco for a very long time, because maybe you were born and raised in a family that listens or does flamenco, maybe you have listened to other music with similar types of rhythms or even harder rhythms, so these rhythms are not that hard for you. It doesn't matter, but it's a good idea to learn how to count. It's a good tool to work even, but also for those of you that hold very dearly the counting and for all the falsetas you learn, I do also want to tell you it's very important that you stop doing that and you start getting more in tune with how it feels, the swing of these rhythms, and how does it feel to start a falseta at any given time. Any of these falsetas that start, for instance, the first one starts in the 4th beat, this one is going to start in the 1st beat, those differences create different scenarios. So when you're working with a singer, when you're working with a dancer, when you are in the spot improvising and just picking the falsetas that you have in your head already, or even just improvising the entire falseta from blank, it's very important that you can feel the swing of the rhythm and know a little bit from before how it feels to start falsetas in different places, because it will create different scenarios starting a falseta in different beats and also finishing it in different beats. Especially those two, begin and end, create very different scenarios, especially when we're working with singers and dancers. But also, if you're composing, it creates different scenarios too right there. So it's very important that you learn how to internalize that. And a trick for that is, when you learn a falseta, also learn how these different guitarists get and prepare to get into these falsetas, okay? So anyways, we're gonna start in the first beat, the falseta, and we're gonna do the marking pattern that we already know. We mark like that the 11th beat, and we leave in silence the 12th beat, so that way we can prepare our hands into this position. We're going to do octaves right there, and we're going to play the bass with a free stroke, and we're going to do a burst of picado here, 4 notes, okay? So I'd like to give that C on the 5th string with a free stroke, okay? And so that way I can go like this. I already prepare my hand into the thumb and a golpe with the thumb. Okay, 4th string, 3rd fret. Same thing, but here in these notes. Golpe, and repeat the note. And chord with a golpe. Okay, so let's recap that part. And now we go here, golpe, golpe, golpe. Okay, so golpe, and remate. Okay, so let's just recap that part, the entire part. The time before I did it, the last part, like that or like that, but I'm pretty sure it's with a ligado. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, with a ligado is better, I think. Okay, sorry guys, I just saw the video again. No ligado, actually. That's the way he does it. If it's easier for you with a ligado, do it with a ligado, I guess, but I don't know, it's nice also to try to learn how he actually did it, right? So, no ligado, sorry. So a little footnote, since we did the remate for this falseta, in the remate of the first falseta, they actually do the same thing where you have the rasgueo, and right after they do 11 and 12, and it's something recurring in the technique of how he executes this remate. You can see it that whenever he does it, I think, at least in this video, I think he does it with that 11-12 with the pulgar. So nice, it's nice to know exactly how he did it. So just so you know, that's the way he executes that the end of the remate. Okay. And another little footnote is that I told you guys in the intro to start with an A7, and in the video he does it with an A major. Both are fine, you can do both, but in case you are wondering exactly what he's doing, well, he's doing an A major instead of, okay. So yeah, and also I did notice after I did the video that when I do the octaves in the first falseta, this octave, it got a little bit out of compass when I do it in the very beginning of the video, so sorry. But anyways, back to the falseta. Okay, let me repeat the falseta again with a metronome, but slower. 176. So to finish also, I would like to ask you, have you heard this melody from the beginning of this falseta? I bet probably many of you have heard it, not just from Parrilla, but from other many guitarists, especially guitarists from Jerez. But also you have probably heard this melody from cantadores like in videos like this. Or in tracks like this one. So, as you see, this melody in this falseta was probably an inspiration from this cante, or maybe it's the other way around. This melody came from the guitar and inspired that cante. I don't know. If I find out, I'll let you guys know. If any of you find out, let me know. But in the end, it's just important. The point is that it's important to be aficionado to flamenco, to all of it, to the cante, to the dance, to the guitar. Because as you see, there's a lot of interconnection in the three disciplines, and you probably have heard many times many important masters of the guitar talking about how important it is to listen to cante, to learn how to accompany cante, and how much that inspires your way of designing your falsetas, the way of composing. We'll see later on also how interconnected also is the dance with the guitar rhythmically. A lot of patterns in the rasgueos, rhythmic patterns. They could be remates, right? Closes or openings, or many different things that happens rhythmically in the guitar. Might be very much inspired by the dancers, or maybe it's the other way. The dancers heard it from the guitar and they got inspired to put it in their dance. So yeah, I just want to encourage everybody to stay aficionado to flamenco, learn always more, learn as much as you can about the other two disciplines. And well, I'll put the next video with the next falseta of Parrilla when we hit 30 subscribers. I think it's gonna be easy because we hit 20 subscribers in less than 24 hours. So I guess I'll see you soon. Bye.